Correct. Correct. What is good, everybody? Your bro Jadiro here. And today we're running it back on the Spiritborn one more time in Diablo 4 Season 14. We're running it back with the Wumba Swarm. It's a variant of the Pestilent Swarm build. It's a whole lot of fun to play. I'm just putting the final touches on it, guys. We have the build planner active and live. It's in the chat and pinned if you're looking for the build planner. And if you want to join the Discord, that's also in the pinned comment on both of the vertical and the horizontal stream here on YouTube. So, yeah, if you guys are looking for a variation of Pestilent Swarms, I got it for you. We'll be playing it today live on stream. And if you guys need help with anything, as always, I got you. Your bro Jadiro's got you. Anything you guys need help with today, just let me know in the comments. Just let me know while we're live streaming. It should be a good time. If anything you guys need, I got you, basically. But yeah, we're gonna start this live stream up soon. Make sure that everybody's happy. There we go. Make sure we have the vertical chat Guan as well. And one thing before we start here, guys, my boy Anton came over and he brought me a gift. Him and his wife came over. My boy Anton. So shout outs to Anton, yo. I don't know if you guys know this, but I play this game called Black Myth Wukong on the channel, and it's absolutely epic. He built me this sick replica Black Myth Wukong staff. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. So thank you, Anton, man. This is absolutely the coolest present I could have ever received, and it was for no reason. He just, we had a conversation about last time we spoke, and he remembered and he came over and he made me a sick replica Black Myth Wukong extendable staff. It's absolutely huge. I can't wait till I can change the backdrop one day on this live stream. But yeah, he got me this dope staff. Thank you so much. I hope he gets like a YouTube channel or some sort of social media started soon, because I would definitely plug it. And if he ever does, I'll be sure to plug it again for him. But yeah, absolutely awesome. He made this Black Myth Wukong replica extendable staff. Like, this is just crazy. It kind of looks like something from Diablo 4 too, which is awesome. But this is the Black Myth Wukong staff. Yeah, he made it for me. Really cool, man. Anton, thank you so much. Again, if he has social media, I'll be sure to shout him out. I'll show this again later in the live stream too when everyone shows up. But yeah, just want to make sure I didn't forget. There that is. Absolutely epic. That thing's so sick. Anyhow, let's get this started. Absolutely blew my mind when he came over. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he made something like that. So yeah, thank you, Anton. That was dope. Yeah, and if he ever does get a social media, I'll be sure to shout him out on this channel for sure, man. He's incredibly talented if he can make things like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what he does next, man. And hopefully I can plug him in the future and be like, yo, go check him out, man. Anton's got that. Yeah, but yeah, it's a Black Myth Wukong staff, like completely epic. But let's go here. So we're working on the Wumba. We're putting the final touches on this build, guys. Might be a little bit of a shorter live stream because I intend to get this build guide out for you guys for at least for tomorrow, because I believe we're hitting the month mark on Tuesday, right? Is it a month mark the season's been live yet? No. When did it start? June 30th? Yo, we're not even close to a month. We're 2 weeks. We're also getting a patch for it too, so yeah. So this is Pestilent Swarm. It just has Wumba sprinkled in. I have some other things I just want to test before we put the final touches on it, guys. If you want the build planner to this build, it's linked in the description for you, so feel free to click on that. It should take you to Mobilytics and it'll give you the guide. And it's just my version of Pestilent Swarms. And shout out to whoever made the Pestilent Swarm build in the first place, because I have no idea who the actual creator is. I'm just going to go with the leaderboards and say whoever on the leaderboard made the build first. If it was you, yo, excellent job on discovering these synergies. But yeah, this is the version of the build I've been currently enjoying, and I think it's totally dope. I'll show you guys a couple of things I've been thinking about adding to it. I'm just not 100% sure if this is what's going to stay or not, but definitely what it is, yeah. And shout out to my boy Anton again. You know, that Black Myth Wukong staff is sick. I did it right in the beginning of the live stream too, so if you missed it, Anton, I did shout you out. It's just yeah, man, if you get that social media up online, dude, I'll be sure to plug your social media, guys. I'll run it back. I'll run it back. When more people come in, I'll run it back. I'll run the the staff back in the chat. It's too epic to put away. Whoa, lava worm. Oh, and we got you, eh? The Amalgam of Rage. That's the first time it showed up in a Nightmare Dungeon for me. Does it give me Bart? I think it gives me Bartuk's loot too, though, right? Pretty sure. A lot of Quatlies. Ooh, that's really good. That's a really good Quatli, man. Too bad we don't use it. Too bad we don't use Quatlies. But yeah, we're just running back on the stream today too. Just anyone that wants to come through and everyone watching live right now, we're just running it back. If you guys need help with anything too, please let me know. Feel free to let me know. I would love to help. All we got was that sick quality. We have to do some housekeeping though soon because our bags and stuff are getting quite full. Especially if this ends. I was going to look to see if we have anything duty like that we're actually not going to use. Like that's a great weapon. But we gotta get loot filters. That's what we need to do. Maybe we can work on loot filters today on the stream too. Why would I keep it just for the poison? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to fix. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I could see the maybes in some of these. Yeah, but our bags are absolutely full. That's crazy. Quad. Trips. Yeah. Let's put this away. We got tons of quality. We got temerity. Let's just keep it going. Gotta get these charms, man. Our charms, it's taking us so long to get our charms online. It's insane. Anyone watch the soccer game today? Oh my goodness, what a game. England and Norway. I was rooting for Norway, I'm not gonna lie, but I know England's an unstoppable team, so not surprised. What a game, they both played well. Oh, through the fire. Whoa. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I tempted fate there. That's what I did. Still kind of squishy though. Even with all this resistance, I think what we need to do is we need to run Escalation Nightmare Dungeon sigils and get our gems up. I think we need to step our gem game up. Our gem game up is kind of lacking, especially for rubies and emeralds. So hopefully we can get a decent Escalation Nightmare Dungeon sigil, and we can potentially get the ruby or the emerald as a choice. Oops, I did it again. Oh, what am I doing? I'm playing like a noob, dude. That's okay. Okay, we just started here, guys. We just started. Playing like a noob, that's okay. We can do this. It's not hard. Oh, he didn't do his little cutscene thing. You get one shot? Yeah. Yeah, we can. And this is where you can get a lot of good items for the Spiritborn, is from the Butcher. But they know that. They know that. Never know, you might come across a great Heshi Kasungi, or one better than we have right now. Actually, our Heshi Kasungi right now is cooking right now, so. It's a great one. That's great. Vulnerable. Poison. How do you beat that? Yeah, we can't really. And we got the GA on Gorilla Skills. It's the Path of Emissary. Not bad. We could just change that to move speed. I think we already have a variation of this. Yeah. Yeah, we can get rid of most of it. Nah, get rid of it. We don't need this stuff. Make sure. You know, we don't want to get rid of stuff that are too cool. Ken's Blessing. Ooh, Eagle Skills, nice. Everything else we could salvage here. Yeah, Eagle Skills is nice. We're still trying to re-roll this last one into this one with Eagle. I mean, at this point, I'll even take. I mean, Eagle. I'd even take like Ravager at this point. I mean, I'm Jaguar at this point. Oh, we did it! God, dude, you know how long I've been searching for this one? Oh my gosh, it's complete. Eagle, 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 Eagle. It only took us 60 hours to complete. No big deal. Finally, now I can start working on my other endeavors here. So for this we want Eagle for sure. Honestly, I don't mind Centipede. Right? I don't mind Gorilla. Okay, let's start rerolling some of these though. What's this? Eagle, perfect. So we got Eagle, Eagle, Centipede, Gorilla, Gorilla. Okay, so we have a. We could actually try this. And we can flip these. Yeah, we could actually salvage. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Finally, we could salvage these. Well, we'll keep one of each. Yeah, we could finally salvage these. And then we could start flipping just for better versions of it. I'm not sure exactly. Ooh, Jaguar's good too. I take the Jaguar just simply because Ravager, right? Yeah, I have to figure out. I have to do the math on this one. This one's going to take some math in, but boom, we finally got all Eagle skills. Let's go. So now our stuff is just cracked. Almost 40 skill points in Counter Swarm. Counter Swarm, counterattack, dude. We did it. We did it here on live stream. Boom. We got the final piece of the Quatli's Grace set with Eagle on it. Thank you. RNGesus, thank you. Okay, let's repair. There we go. That was a lot of stuff. We'll try a few things before we actually finish today. Salvage charms. And then we sell seals. Everything happens for a reason, guys. Everything happens for a reason. I'm gonna start looking for some sweet war plans to do now too. Looks like a lot of people are kind of done playing this season already, to be completely honest. I'm not surprised with the patch notes that just came out. The patch notes were, it could have been a text message, not even an email, you know? I think they addressed about 10% of what the community wanted changed. Okay, so for the patch notes, I don't know if you guys saw it. Yo, what they need to change on the patch notes, and I hope this automatically chapters in this live stream once we're done. But what you need to change, I don't know if Blizzard watches this stuff or the devs ever see my live streams, but you guys need to take off the rule that only allows us to rock one crafted mythic. You need to remove that. You need to have us, we need to be able to rock as many crafted mythics as we want. You need to increase the drop rate of mythics even more. I should say like a tremendous amount we've increased it by, because essentially that's why we're playing the season, is to hunt these mythic uniques, right? Let it rip. You might as well. You know, there's going to be a new season in a couple of months after BlizzCon. You might as well let it rip and let us just have access to mythic uniques. Next thing you need to do is you need like for like transmutation. So if I put in a Heshi Kasungi glove and I use the Pandemonium shards to flip for a mythic, I want a Heshi Kasungi. Don't give me anything else. If I put in, I don't know, if I put in a Loyalty's Mantle for the helmet, I should get a Loyalty's Mantle out. That's all I'm saying. That's the other thing that you need to change. And the fragments need to be more, the Pandemonium fragments need to be more accessible. All you did was increase the drop rate of you reduce the amount of fragments it cost, and then you increase the drop rate. Or you increase the drop rate in some areas where you can get Pandemonium fragments. You covered 10% of what everyone was saying, and that's not even going on to speak about the bugs. You nerfed Stinger for Spiritborn, the crit Stinger build that Immortalized was doing. You nerfed it now. It's still gonna be able to push, but you nerfed it. You know, good on him for reporting it and stuff like that. But yeah, you nerfed it. There's so many other things that need to be fixed on the Spiritborn. So I really hope, that the patch notes going forward are more robust. I believe that you guys care about the game for sure. I do. I just want to see it. You know, I just want to see it in the patch notes. It's just when I see a patch note like that, I understand you guys got a lot going on, right? I don't know what it takes to run or manage the game, but it'd be really cool to see more patch notes, especially on like the feedback you're seeing from the community. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Is that it was a very short amount of patch notes that was offered, and I just wish it was I don't know, I just wish it was more. I guess there's no other way to say it. I just wish we were getting more. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's your game. Play it your way. But yeah, they need to significantly increase the drop rate on. They need to make Mythic Uniques more accessible. You need to tremendously increase the drop rate of Mythic Uniques. So I feel like right now that's not what we're getting. We're getting, I've seen a few of them, and I flipped about 4. I was trying to get a Radicapeleke. Lucky one drop from the Seasonal Journey itself. But I was trying to get a Radicapeleke, and 3 of the 4 times I got a... Yeah, 3 of the 4 times I got 1 Sepizontek, and then the rest I got Sunstained. It's like when you flip for it's like when you flip for the item, it gives you the opposite. I feel like that's the game. Like, that's what it feels like. I don't know if that's true. That's what it feels like though. You have to open 7. We might as well just wait for the next. Yeah, we might as well wait for the next one to spawn. Also, it'd be really cool if we can get our pet can pick up like this Kulian Prism stuff. That'd be really cool. If the pet could pick all this stuff up instead of us having to like reach over and pick it up. I think that'd be awesome. Let's see how many we can get in this amount of time. I'm just gonna keep going here. Keep going here. Can like knock off maybe 150-ish. We only got like a minute here to. I love how these little, like the Pestilence Swarms circle around. I don't know if you guys ever played League of Legends, but it looks like, you know, Aurelion Sol, the old version of Aurelion Sol, when like the stars would orbit around him. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a little like poison Beyblade or something like that. I think it's pretty cool. We're at 150. Oh, a lot of prisms drop from these, eh? That's how they make you do it. They know you're gonna chase it, right? I don't know if I still don't know if this is necessarily fun to do. I don't think it is, but I get it. But I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really bug me too much. Okay, we have 20 seconds to. We have 20 seconds to spend already. Okay. Well, let's just do this one. And the next closest one is too far away. The next closest one is way too far away. Okay. Well, we got some pangs of Duriel. Thanks, Duriel. Okay, what could we do? We can go back to town. We can burn 5 minutes. Yeah, pretty fun so far. Just place chaos. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, let's get a. Let's burn an escalation Nightmare Dungeon Sigil right now. Right now. Equipment 1, 2. I'm really not liking these Nightmare Dungeon Sigils. Cold Reserve, Matt's Reserve. Sure. Transmute. Yeah, we got all these escalation Nightmare Dungeon Sigils now. Did we get lucky and get any of them with some sort of... No. So let's just do it one at a time. Hopefully we get like Emerald or Ruby. I got Diamond already. I think we need Ruby. I'm cool with Ruby or Emerald being the next one that we get. But we're just going to zip past these escalation Nightmare Dungeons. Especially when they're just dungeon delves. We don't really care too much about what's in here unless something significant drops, which won't happen. Yeah, we're just going to speed through this stuff. Get the bar tuck, excuse me. We got to wait for the... There we go. Can I not pass through? Oh, I actually have to open them. Was that the treasure room? That's treasure room. I don't care about the treasure room. What the hell? Oh, it's over this way. I was like, where are we going here? Gotta be this way, right? There we go. Do. How much does it scale up into? Usually like the billions, depending on how Supremacy treats us. Amethyst. 2 amethyst reserves. Damn it. I have hella amethyst. Trust me. I'm not a rogue. It's okay. We'll just keep fishing for emeralds. I'll look for the elites now. And I think this particular map only has a specific set of elites on it. This is the Lord of Hatred expansion dungeon. Go that way? We can. Just make sure we're not missing any elites. Because then we have to backtrack, which really is no fun. There we go. 2 more elites. Got 3. I think it's Vault Splendor too, but honestly, man, I think Vault Splendor might be bugged. Like like if you murk these guys, they don't drop a significant amount of gold. Like, is this what I don't know what we're supposed to do here. It just doesn't work like that. Like they're supposed to, but it just doesn't happen. Yeah, like, I don't know. Then we venture to the middle of the Coliseum. It's weird, there's not a whole lot of treasure chests either. Honestly, I know it might feel like a waste, but I'm not really interested in amethyst. Captain Agata. I'm positive scales up to billions. Or at least, whoa, at least it used to. You guys see those drops though? Equipment of gold reserve. Obols. It would have been so sick if those that ring still worked for us. It was still broken. It's totally not broken. Ruptures, yeah. Obducite or still gold? Okay. Getting crazy amounts of gold. Okay, cool. I'll take the gold. Gold's always good. Can't say I remember this dungeon. I mean, I'm pretty much familiar with all of them. 14 million? That's huge. Basically getting the like a sellable steel amount of gold every time. Gold Reserve is better than Battle Splendor. I don't know what I think. Battle Splendor is bugged. I really don't know what it does or why it does. It doesn't do though. Quote me on that, Jadiro 2026. I don't know what it does or why it does, but it doesn't do. That's my quote for 2026. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body somewhere. Oh. I think that's it. There might be one like hidden back that way. We'll go check. We don't want to miss it if there is. Because that's like 14. You know, you can pull an easy like 250 mil every time you do a gold reserve. Want to make sure you're not missing anything. Okay. Whoa. Careful. Interesting place to put the oh, this is I know what this is. This is that dungeon everyone farms. I never did it. I never farmed this dungeon. This is that Seer's Reach. That's it. I never farmed this dungeon. I was like, nah, it's busted. Now you can get gems way quicker. Scrap all of it. Don't care about any of it. If the season is going to continue going the way it's going, I'm really not interested in worrying about too much about weapons and armor and stuff anymore. They really need to do better on those patch notes. At least like show like you care. You know, I know they do. It's just it doesn't translate that well when I look at patch notes like that. I'm sure they do care. It just it does not translate that way when I look at the patch notes. I don't have Jensen Shell, so let's keep that guy. I'm pretty sure my charm, that's full. We're going over here now. Oh yeah, let's just finish this escalation nightmare dungeon sigil and we can get back to the war plans. Unique spoils. Lair keys, riches, unique spoils. This one. We'll do this one. We got amethyst, which we hit an amethyst, which is pretty good. But we don't need amethyst. We need ruby and emerald right now, which I think are like even harder to find. I'm pretty sure these go up into the billions, or at least they used to. Bar tuck fight with Russian claws was such a Shouldn't that thing like disappear after we beat the dungeon? Doesn't make any sense that it's still here. None of this matters. Unless there's like a dope weapon, which I don't think there is. Let's go back, grab the rest, go back to the Hell Tides, finish that up. Thank you, sir. Let's see what happens on the patch notes, man. Like, if they're gonna... I don't know. We'll see what they do. Lucian's got all these rods at Kapaleke, dude. And if anyone needs help, anyone watching right now, if you guys need help, let me know. I'd be sure to let you know. I'd be sure to... If you guys need help with anything, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll be sure to help you if you need help with anything. Let's go back to the Hell Tides and finish this up. Oh, Nahantu, my favorite. My favorite place to farm the Hell Tides. It's here in the Haunts. That's where the Spiritborn's from. Our threat meter's up. Okay, cool. So we just need to find the worms, which are typically around this area. We're actually pretty fast on foot. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure this is where we find... Pretty sure this is where we find them. They're over here somewhere. Where are you, wormies? Come on out. I know they're here. Oh, wait. They're way up this way. Once you find one, they kind of start spawning like wildfire, so... Be prepared. Let's see what else we can find here. We just need to get a hell of a lot of... Oh, excuse me. They're usually all in the same spot, though. There we go. We have to get to 750. Find the worms. Oh, Diablo. Look who it is. Pretty sure this scales up. It's supposed to. Where's our, there it is. Get that right out of the way. That's 450. And then we need another 300. This is like big Helltide experience. It's by a Rupture too. I wonder if we'll complete it. We should try. Let's open this first. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Lots of screen clutter. I can almost see what we're doing. Like the PoE 2 experience. Good luck seeing anything on the screen. Full bag, of course. I mean, I guess that's a good complaint to have, is that your screen's getting filled up too quickly. There's a lot going on here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. As long as my health doesn't dip too low, I'm happy. There's a lot of set charms dropping. We're gonna be close soon. Golly. Whatever that was, we kept it open very long. Yeah, that was crazy. This is supposed to tick for billions. Oh wow. Wrong place, wrong time. We just lost half of our cinder. It's okay, we only need 400. I think you lose more than half your cinder. Oh, what the? Are you serious? That sucks, bro. Get away from me! Cheese me off, bro. Little pieces of rain falling from the sky just murked me. Little hellfire. Sounds like a rapper. Little hellfire just murked me. Did you guys see that? That was atrocious. Atrocious, dude. Little hellfire came through and just wrecked me. First time chat, yo, oh, yeah, no. Cool. $150, we need 150, okay. No problem. Need 150 cinder to complete the following. That's still hitting pretty good. It's this that isn't. Okay, let's go that way. And finish this so we can move on with the war plans, because right now it's kind of slowing us down. Probably be easier to do inside. Oh, no, no. Well, just take the long way, dude. I mean, realistically, we can also just do... Yeah, we could also just do this. Oh, okay. Open up that one. Oh, nice. And then we can open up the armor cache, yeah. And then we're done. Boom. Wait a minute. Ooh, Jaguar, nice. Not that we need it anymore. How are we looking on these though? I'm gonna get rid of anything that doesn't have double Jaguar. Cool. Another Jaguar, okay. Okay. So Jaguar, Jaguar, Centipede, Jaguar, Centipede. So Jaguar Centipede build. Okay, well, this one needs to be something different. We'll figure it out. That means you can go. And you can go. Jaguar. Eagle. Gorilla. Okay, so the Rizoka set might need some love. Jaguar, Gorilla, Eagle. Gorilla. There you go. Just need one more. One to use. Okay, so we can get rid of. Well, actually, I drop with the most. Get rid of you. Okay, let's just need some charms to salvage. We can salvage some seals. Sorry, so. Then we jump into the Nightmare Dungeon. Cool. Was not expecting a goblin. Pretty good. Getting lots of Forgotten Souls though, which is sweet. I don't know what kind of dungeon this is, but we'll find out. beam. Is that a favorite right there? Oh, it's right here. Destroy these statues. A lot of... Is this a new meta build? This is a variation of the currently watching your Wukong Chapter 6 thing. Hey man, no problem. Yo, speaking of Wukong the Elder, look, my boy Anton came through today and he dropped off this sick replica of the Black Myth Wukong staff, which is dope. No, this is not a new meta build. This is a variant of the Pestilent Swarm build. It's called the Wumba Swarm build. But yeah, it's a variation of the Pestilent Swarm. But he made this replica of the staff that Wukong has and extends out and stuff like that. It's absolutely sick. So, yo, shouts to Anton. I can't wait till if and when he does get some social media going, I would love to plug it, man. But he made this totally dope staff for me. We had a conversation a long time ago about Black Myth Wukong and how much that game, I love that game and how much it changed my life. And he made this sick Black Myth Wukong, like extendo Black Myth Wukong weapon. It's so sick. So yeah, yo, I'm glad the guy helped you out. I would love to play a game like Black Myth Wukong again. Yeah, no, it is meta because it is Pestilent Swarm, but it's a variation of it. I just changed some things I thought would be better. And yeah, it's working out so far. Fire Vulnerable kind of intrigues me. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but I'm glad you enjoyed the video, man. That's dope. I'm glad those guys are still helping people out. I think it's over a year now I did those videos. Sunbirds, nice. Salvage Charms. Yeah, it's really cool to see that they're still helping people out, actually. So, that was the whole intent, was just to help. And it worked out. So make sure there's nothing I'm really... Ooh. Hella max life up here. Okay, cool. So that's where we're going if anything. Oh, let's go back to Helltide. Okay, so where's the other Helltide location? Yeah, okay, cool. Just gonna go around, do a 250, get in and get out. Thank you for the shout out, bro. Hey, yeah. Yo, Anton, no worries, man. I shouted you out in the beginning of the video too, and then I shouted you. I'm shouting out again now too. Yeah, man, that thing is absolutely beautiful, man. You're a master craftsman, bro. I hope if you ever get a YouTube channel, man, or something like that, I'll be sure to shout you out, bro. You're truly gifted and talented, and you're a very kind-hearted person. Thank you for remembering that conversation that we had, man, and running it back and yeah, give me that gift today, bro. I really appreciate that, man, and kudos to you, man. Bless you, man. That was really blew my mind today. That was awesome. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, you're truly a special person, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, I dropped a plug for you in the beginning too as well, but I want to make sure that, you know, you get your shine, buddy. I hope you I hope you pursue it truly, and I hope you if you're passionate about it, man, you continue to do it because you're truly talented, man. Really cool, dude. If I ever change this backdrop, that'll be like a centerpiece for sure. Unreal, your craftsmanship, dude. See if we can get this going here. We just need 250 right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you're looking for the build, I have it linked in the pinned comment for the build planner if you guys want to go check it out. I haven't done the written stuff on it yet. I'm still kind of working out some things. Like I'm not sure if it's 100%. It'll be slight tweaks. It'll be slightly different from this version of the build if I do change it. I just want to see if it. I'm just debating. Do we go with the rule of cool, or do we actually go with stuff like that's actually going to be beneficial? Not necessarily beneficial, but like make sense for the build. In other words, there's only so many ways you could chop a rushing cloud build now with pestilent swarms, right? With all the changes they made to the game, so. Let's go find that one. We can done this real quick. Yeah, but Anton, if you ever do get a YouTube channel, please let me know, man. I'll be sure. I'll be sure to shout you out, dude, all the time. Okay, cool. Let's do the lair box. Just teleport back. Make sure we got everything. Yeah. Woo. Tired today, guys. Every time I was putting my kiddo down for a nap, I was like sleeping. And it's caught up to me now, which is kind of funny. It's okay, man. We gotta burn the midnight oil. Oh, gem fragments? Let's see. Is this actually worth now? Because if it is, I'm not sure if that was worth it. Let's see. Yeah, we can grab 4. 1. Yeah, we need ruby so bad. Do sapphire, we could do skull, we could do topaz. But ruby and emeralds seem to escape us every time. Lord Seer. Still haven't got Yule yet. I don't know why it's so hard to find. Not dropping. Wowzers. Lockrins, eh? Dungeon Delve. I hope we hit like an emerald. Yeah, dope, dude, for sure, man. Oh, shout you out, man. I'm glad you're here to catch me and watch me do it. For sure. I shouted you out earlier too, so I'm glad you got to see me actually do it, which is dope, man. You deserve all the shine, bro. this little line of mine. Just do it so that we can. I'm avoiding infernal hordes like crazy. We should just bite the bullet and do it. Maybe. Right. The butcher, dude. Gotta love old Butchie. I remember the butcher used to be feared, dude. Now he's just a guy. Ooh, dead mother. Scary stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ruptures. Oh, come. You can't even see that. It just sneaks up on you. You can't even see it. Okay, we got Forgotten Souls, Gem Reserve. Okay. This is more on the nose, but Gem Reserve's kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. It's what we're looking for, but it's not even close to the amount of gems you get when you do like a Gem Reserve. Maybe we can flip for like an emerald. We could like flip. We can craft some Nightmare Dungeon sigils and see if we can flip for like an emerald. Make 5 at a time. Scrap them if they're garbage. Damn, we gotta clear this whole thing, eh? Okie dokie. Wah wahoo! That's my Super Mario impression. The oh no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Over Herodic Strong Rooms. I don't even think it's close to the amount. Yeah, if it had a 0 on it, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's like it's a decent amount, but it's not enough. We're not really interested in doing the Roderick Strong Room. We got that Forgotten Wisdom though. We gotta make sure we get those chests though. Just in case. Emerald Reserve, I'll take over Ruby for sure. Now we're stuck. It's not even like it's random, you just get a way less amount. Mother's Judgment. Oh. I haven't, guys. I haven't ever acquired a mythic seal, so I've never acquired a mythic seal. I don't think I am ever gonna get one, so we'll see. Emerald Reserve, perfect. Don't tempt me with anything else. Perfect. Emerald Reserve. What we need right there. Boom, get us 2 emeralds. Blessed. That'd be a blessing if we got 2 emeralds. Okay, so we gotta scour this whole dungeon. We want all that emerald. Yeah, we're gonna scour the crap out of this dungeon. Represent in full effect. How much does it actually drop? I can't see. 260,000 fragments. Does anyone else feel like there's a huge number bloat in this game? Like, even if that was saying like 4.8 million. I don't know. I think they should reduce the numbers a bit. Then again, maybe people just like seeing like the B's, the M's, the T's. Is there Q's or does it just give you a negative number? I'm just gonna keep going here, make sure we get all the chests. Cool. Really don't want to miss one. See, even that little corner back here, even that could be. You never know. Yeah, let's see if we get double lucky and get a ruby next. Oh, this is the end? Layer key, unique spots, legendary. Unique, legendary. Sure. I don't know. I don't know. It's not really much of a difference. So we'll just go with the latter for sure. Now let's go and get out of here. Mm-hmm. Really wondering if we could have something here. We have, so it's 2. Okay, so we have 2, 5. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna have to pick one here. So 2 plus, so that's 4, 7. Oh, it looks like actually, bro. You got an eagle gorilla thing going on here. So you have 3, 3, 6, and 2 plus 2 is 4, it's 10, 13, 15. Yeah. Still need to reroll some, okay. Ooh, we got a Rizoka though. Okay. We can get rid of all those. We can double sell this. Sell this. You, my good sir. Wow. Just running out of charms at this point. Sunbirds, Rodic Epilex, Minis. Yeah. We have a dungeon cache. Like Bartok himself. What's happening? Am I tripping out? What happened? Did I change something? No. His hitbox? Oh, it's his hip. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened that last time there. We were doing like no damage to this guy. I don't know what's happening here. Is he like... I'm very confused. I'm not sure what's happening here. It's like he's bugged or something. You have a barrier? Is that what's up? Okay. It's like a super barrier. I've never fought this variation of Astaroth, guys, sorry. I didn't know this was a possibility. To be completely honest. It looks like it is. I've never fought that version of him before. I was confused. I thought like the game was bugged. Nope, it's all very real. Get rid of all of that. We've salvaged so much. We have so many forgotten souls. It's insane. We can also up the damage a bit now that we have the better gems. Pretty cool. Mmm. What else do I have? Nice. I think we already have one, but two's better than one. Tyrell. Yay. I'm just curious. So if we were to put Eagle. Eagle. Gorilla. Gorilla. Activate. Yeah, we're just shy. However, for Jaguar, we're one shy. Oh, no, we're not. Such a weird combination, no? I'd be interested to see it do it. Oh. Not Pit 130. Pit 130 is like impossible to do without like min-maxing the best. Bless me. Sorry, guys. Woo. Bless me, dude. Yeah, I'm seeing the tick stuff for like, it's ticking for like 1.6 trillion. Okay, hold on. Interesting. We can't change that from the river though. We can't even get out of here. That's pretty cool. I saw some 1.6 trillion ticks there, but yeah, we need to better optimize. I think Eagle's fine. I think Eagle's fine. We could probably, yeah, Eagle's fine. Gorilla Jaguar. Seeing as we're here, right? So we need Eagle, Centipede. Let's see how hard it is to get Eagle or Centipede. Gorilla. This is a pain in the butt. Wow, okay, here we go. There you go. So 4 Eagle. Yeah. Yeah, we'll rock with this for now. Just the most optimized set we have. Yeah. What I want to try is this. This. Hitting an enemy with a centipede skill. And does that stack? Pestilence Swarms isn't a centipede skill. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the vision I had for the build. And then I was kind of like, well, maybe. But I can't confirm if it does less or more damage. I think in theory it does more damage because everything we're scaling into is poison dot. I just think this looks a lot cooler too. And the only thing we could do to make it a little bit different is this. Oops. See, I have a theory. I have a theory that this, like, so this is why this is what I'm changing on the build. So I have a theory that we're actually getting more damage by keeping the circle of pestilence swarms more contained to us. If it's spreading out in a huge circle, right, like this, right, if it's doing more of this kind of action where it's like spreading outwards from us, it's actually in theory moving slower. Therefore, I mean, it's doing more damage up front. It's doing more damage up front, right? But this, when we have it like this, it just looks like it's doing so much more damage. Look at it. It creates like almost a perfect circle around us. So I feel like even if we don't go... I just want to see what the tick damage is on it. It says there's an enemy here. Just want to see the tick damage. 10 billion, okay. But if we start... Maybe just load up on our... We're getting hit pretty hard though. Oh, we're standing in the... Hold on, start again. Let's start again. This is how I test builds. I also like to make off-meta builds, like the one you're seeing now. Something's happening though, because that was scaling up into like the 300 million range. There you go. There's 1 trillion there. Oh, we lost big power somewhere. I get these supremacy stats up. I'm trying to oh, we still got the pit port though. I'm trying to get me out of here. Why is it so low? We had this. had that ticking up to like 300 million. Oh. That's why you do, yeah? Your equipment's broken, dude. So I'm like, no, we had that. Streambot helped me a lot. Oh, that's okay, man. I'm not looking for favors, dude. Appreciate it. Like, what's going on? We need to go chest on that training dummy. Nice. Yeah, we had that scaling up pretty high. Getting our supremacy up. We're getting 0 stacks of supremacy. We have 2. Supremacy is so hard to get up on this build. Hmm. Hmm.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
$133 billion isn't enough. I feel like our pestilent swarm damage just got cooked. Like trying to do this build without supremacy is insane, right? Only thing we could do, but we'd be super squishy now, is we take off Worthing and we put in this. But see, I don't even know if I like this, right? We do. Guess we would do that. Okay. It's less damage. This is like 200 or 300. Those are higher. Ever so slightly. Without being able to see the stacks of supremacy, though, we're kind of shooting in the dark here, which is fine. Let's actually craft some gems here. 600 souls. Yeah, does Swarm not rely on Devours? Not necessarily. I mean, you can use it, right? We can put... I'll show you the difference in damage, if that's what you mean. So... you want the healing, right? For the bitter medicine. Right, so we can use it. There we go. It's hard to see the damage go up. It's hard to see the damage go up because... Right, so there's our 50% bonus right there. I'm just looking at the numbers. Yeah, there you go. So it goes up about 100 billion with Devour. Yeah. And then if we slap something like this on our gloves, because we're not using Hashika Sung anymore. And now we're getting the whole kit and caboodle here for Pestilent Swarms. The only difference is we need Eagle. Yeah, we can go Gorilla, but for what? We're literally just getting barrier from Gorilla. Not changing our damage at all. So I'm pretty sure Harmony of Ebawaka doesn't work. Yeah, see, we're actually getting more. We're getting like more basic dot damage over time when we use Centipede. And Harmony of Ebawaka is just allowing it to be Eagle to benefit from the Quatli set. A little slight difference. Yeah, well, no. Let's go push and see. We can start putting Supremacy and stuff like that on. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's a different version or a different variant of the build that we can go. Like, I think Pestilent Swarm's pretty set in stone. I was just trying to have like a Wumba Swarm version of it, which is still pretty fun. It's still pretty fun. The only thing I disagree with is this. I think it does increase Pestilent Swarm's damage, but I don't like the but there's nothing really better to put, right? You can do something like yeah, you could do something like that. Like this might be a cool idea. All right, we're hitting them with rushing claws, so they take 80% more damage. But the Devour buff is nice, like the 50 times. We're also using the Quatli set, so. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this goes down without getting Gorilla involved. Yeah, we're just way more squishy. I just want to look at the ticks. Yeah, see, the ticks like a lot less. Well, we have to get Supremacy going first, right? So that's phase 1. We have to start murking things while Devour's up. There we go. There we go. We're back up. $10. Those ticks aren't it. I had it doing 1 trillion per tick. There's 582 billion. Like, get out of here. How much health do these things have? I can't even see. I'm seeing 500, 600. Okay, here's option number 2. $432 over 6 seconds. There's a billion. There we go. We're getting close to 1 trillion there. It's kind of same. If I'm being honest. It's kind of same. Okay. It's kind of same. I run Swarm with Touch of Death as well. Have you tried that? Only thing is you have to run Endurance Faith when pushing. Yeah, no, I haven't tried that. No. I could try it for sure. This is the setup I had. Was this? This is Worthing Moon. Yeah, we had Worthing Moon here, but it's just we're taking too much. We're going their typical protein. Then we run Worthing Moon here. Right, and then we do this. This is the secret sauce here. I like Stinger, right? I like it, but there's also a low-key, crazy amount of damage we get over here. I'll show you guys, because I'm going to do the build guide after this one way or another. Just simply because I think the Path of Emissary boots are just so heavily slept on. Do we yeah, Devour 50 times is awesome. But so do you do so by I'm not using Resolve. So, 1 second. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so this is kind of the build I was trying to cook up here. So we'll see how far we get. But what I think I accidentally stumbled across was a whole other build. Right, so if we go to this now, right, so we're chilling at a cool 350 million without any supremacy stacks. Now, the reason I'm not going Pestilence, I know what you're thinking is, why aren't you going the 0.5 damage multiplier to the swarms? And I'll show you in a second. What was that? Well, we gotta get these supremacy stacks up first, guys. It's just so many numbers, like I can't even see the ticks. $181. Oh, there you go. I saw 3,000 billion. I just saw it. This, I think, goes up into the billions eventually. My eyes to see me? There it is. Getting the odd trillion showing up on screen, right? All I'm trying to showcase here is that... Huh. Yeah, it goes up into the billions per tick. However, you can get a little bit more upfront damage than that. It's hard to see all the numbers. Just too many numbers. Hard to see. Yeah, but this, I hate how this opens up and it doesn't open up on the spot you left it. Yeah, but with the proper amount of like you got 500 billion. Then it scales down. I am positive we were seeing higher numbers than that. There you go. Two guys saw it there. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. Sticking for the billions. Yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of ticking for the billions too. I'm sure the pestilence, the version of it that is the Devour is cool too. But okay, so my theory here is, and if anyone has the knowledge, I'm always one to accept it when I'm wrong. I understand that we're getting a 50 times multiplier here, and we're not running the pestilence, right? But so my theory here is, I know we're running vortex as well, and this gorilla damage multiplier really doesn't apply to anything but our like flat damage. It's not applying to the pestilence swarm stuff, right? But if you notice, when we're using it without pestilence, we have this constant flow of pestilence swarms, and they proc quite quickly. So in like larger groups, right? I said multiple, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, larger groups, right? So we do something like this. Oh, my Russian close out. So in larger groups, when we weave in and out, those pestilence swarms are going to be hitting a lot quicker. Not only hitting, they're also, by them hitting a lot quicker too, they're also getting a lot more damage to more consistently. right? The only alternative to this is we can take out Protein Heart, right? And then we can put the Worthing Moon here. We can't with it equipped. Right? Then we lose big time damage. But we can, if we do Pestilence, right, we could also do it this way too. But do you notice how the Pestilence Swarms kind of spiral out a little bit more wonky and not as fast? Right? So we put that back in now. And they're a little bit more focused. See how much faster the cooldown for the Protector comes down? So the same can apply to the Devourer as well, right? So that we lose that 0.5, but we could also make up that 0.5 by going to Devour. I just like the synergy between the Heshi Kasungi and this little combo we got going on here. And the funny thing is, I think we actually get more damage when we have this active, right? Rather than going Crushing Hand, right? Because we have a constant flow of Pestilence Swarms, A. We're a lot more tanky, B. And we could do it that way. I just like the bigger circle. All right, so now we have a constant flow of Pestilence Swarms. The only thing is, I think we lose damage on everything else, right? That isn't, because yeah, these are still getting the 3 tags. Yeah, everything else is still getting 3 tags. Okay, except for you. I feel like they nerfed the damage of everything across the board. Like, I'm just getting significantly less poison damage. Why? 17 million looks about right. 12 million. Did I do something? For Paragon? Did I take out a... Oh, yeah, you did. You went Thorns. Go Managerist. This is the run-of-the-mill way to play the build. So I feel like this Heshi Kasungi Path of Emissary is pretty cool. I don't know if you can only stack 15 Pestilence Swarms, so I don't know if it's in fact true. The only debate I'm having right now is dropping the Path of Emissary boots. But I think it's cool how we can kind of just have these Pestilence Swarms flying around us like crazy, right? So it's all for like the rule of cool if I make this build. I also want to show you, if we're doing like dot damage and poison damage, that's the build we're going. Alright. This is like trash mobs still, so we gotta get past these. These are trash mobs as well. Let's get those supremacy stacks up over there, right? So we can start doing some pretty crazy damage. Yeah, we're doing 300 million over 6 seconds on the dot damage. Deep down, I know this is probably hindering our damage output. I expected to die. I'm just testing out the build right now. Yeah, but running Touch of Death might be cool too. Yeah, that might be a very cool idea. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Then there's the okay, let's drop Path of Emissary. It's a cool idea, but in theory, and then we just put on Apprehension, right? So we get a 40 to feared enemies. All right, so we go back to Gorilla. We don't need this anymore because we're not doing Path of the Emissary. No, we can't put any more here, so we just kind of crank it all into Gorilla, and you could do Ravager. Yeah, you can do the rest in Rushing Claw too. Sure, doesn't matter. Spiritborn, that's the curse of Spiritborn. We have so many extra places to plant everything. It's insane. Which is the one we wanted? So I believe this is what the planner reflects. Do we have the planner open? We should. Yeah, so here's a planner. This is the exact same. Right? Hashikasangi. Everything's the same. Right? And this is the highest damage output. But honestly, something happened. I don't know what happened. We lost a lot of. I'm just making sure we have everything. Something happened where we lost a lot of damage. Sometimes you have to unequip items. I'm just going to do that because sometimes you have to unequip and re-equip stuff. There's a lot of bugs in this game, guys. Don't be fooled. Sometimes you have to unequip and re-equip everything. Same with the talismans. Oh, no. Eagle, dude. That's what we want. Centipede. Okay. So this is kind of like the final form of the build. This is the Wumba Swarm. It's a play on the Pestilence Swarm build. It's just, I don't know. I have my theory about it. If it was min-maxed a little better, it would definitely push like crazy. But this is my theory on it. Right? We just clear so much faster, and I don't know why. Alright, so this is kind of like the final form of the build. We're going to leave it here. Just try not to get caught up on too many. You want like bigger groups. This build does way better in bigger groups, right? So try and get as big of a group rounded up as you can. Drop the hammer with Wumba. Watch out for the crackling souls. Go back in. How do you make your dash almost infinite? I'm still having my dash on cooldown. What you want to do, Sniper, is you want to have 30 skill points in Ravager. You need 30 skill points in Ravager, and you need to go Evolving Claws. That's how you do it. And I think this is I just like this version better of the build. Like, it might not necessarily... I think it just has better cooldown. It feels a lot more smoother. You know, you don't have to do like crazy min-maxing on your gear. You just gotta make sure you get the right multipliers on it, and you're pretty good to go. I think the Path of the Emissary is such a cool unique. It's just not... I think the Path of the Emissary is such a cool unique. It's just, I think it's not supposed to be... Maybe it is for this build, but like there's a different way to do it. And I have a couple of build ideas. That Path of Emissary is a really cool unique. And I think I have an idea I want to do for a build for it, for sure. But you see, like, we're doing way more damage here than with the Devourer. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because of how the Pestilence Swarms are more isolated to you. As opposed to when you go Pestilence, they kind of fly out a little bit. They fly out at the same speed, but because they start to spread out, it's slower. So it's a little bit more inconsistent when you're hitting with the Pestilence Swarms. Whereas this is like, you're like Aurelian Soul from League of Legends, right? And you're getting that constant hit on the enemy. Like, it's a 0.5 damage multiplier, but there's other ways to make that up. You know, if we weren't like trying to focus so much on the damage, like in the actual like dots we're doing, we probably would have finished this in like 13 minutes, right? Like, it still does pretty good. We're tanky. It's got the same kind of premise as the Pestilence Swarm build, but like it's using the Protector though, right? In the Protector, if you go the Centipede version of the Protector, you're also getting Pestilence Swarms. And don't worry, yo, Sniper, I got you for a second. I'll show you literally how to get Infinite Rushing Claw in just a second. Yeah, and it does pretty decent boss damage too. And again, our gear is not necessarily min-maxed to the highest either, so yeah, we're just kind of chilling with this damage. Yeah, like, that was the least amount of struggle I had. You know, pushing a 120, guys, you're gonna get all your glyphs up to what it needs to be. Especially for the casual audience, man, you guys are gonna be cool with this build. I think this build is valid. I know there's whoever made the Pestilence Swarms, hats off to you for sure. I don't know who. Does anyone know who the creator of the actual Pestilence Swarm is? Like, does anyone know who kind of patented it? Because this is kind of like a play on that idea, right? But we're putting in the Protector here. I just think the Protector does. It just, I've played the Pestilence Swarm. It feels better. I can't explain it. Okay, yo, here you go. Yeah, so what you need, if you're still here, Sniper, what it looks like is this. So you only need 30 skill points in Ravager. You only need 30 skill points in Ravager, and luckily, and you only need 30 skill points, and you also need to just go Evolving Claws. This is what has the Rushing Claw charge refill now. That's all you need. You just need 30 skills here, so make sure it says 30 skill points, and then you go Evolving Claws. That's how you do it. But yeah, I like this build better. Yeah, I'll make the build guide for this for sure. And I'll show you guys the Paragon board as well. We're going Bitter Medicine, Revealing, Drive, and Convergence. You could also drop Revealing for Viscous Shield if you want, but I found Revealing kind of synergized better with the knockdown on the Gorilla skills. This damage multiplier, I wish they changed the wording. Enemies in this area take increased damage, or I should say Gorilla skills cause your enemies to take 60 times increased damage, period. I wish it didn't pertain to Gorilla. That'd make this glove so much better. But yeah, this is the only like really uber good gear we have is this. We got Sweet Hashi Kasungi. I just wish I wish we had damage overtime on this as well. And we're also using the Quatley set. I don't have the perfect... I have a funny feeling we'd be able to push higher if we did go the Balazan's Bite set, but I don't have the correct skill points on it. It's kind of scattered. So I'm going... This is my Quatley set from my Thunder Feather build. Right? So I'm still using it, and it's pretty good. No Widow's Web Amulet, would that ramp up your damage more than Legendary Affix on your amulet? Well, the thing with the Widow's Web, I feel like Widow's Web, it revolves around crit, right? You need... I've tried it out. I could try it out if you want. But I feel like Widow's Web, it revolves around crit, right? We're not critting with this build at all. Right? I could show you. And if we do go this path, then we're going down the Balazan's Max Ladle, right? Because Widow's Web is Noxious Resonance from before they switched the game up in Lord of Hatred. And then Balazan's Max Ladle is still Balazan's Max Ladle, right? So your critical strikes cause poisoning on an enemy to burst. So that means we have to be critting for this to actually... This means I'd want a 100% critical strike chance. This means I'd want it to crit. But I believe with dot damage, like the initial hit from the Pestilent Swarm might crit, but that dot damage can't crit. Damage over time can't crit, and I believe Thorn's damage can't crit either, if I'm not correct. The initial hit can crit, but the damage over time can't damage. Well, we could try it out. You have to be able to crit, right? We could try it out. And Supremacy is just the best. It's just it increases up. It increases all of your damage, right? It increases all of your damage. So overall, your damage is being increased. But yeah, I believe the reason why you don't go Widow's Web is because you have to, you're relying on your damage critting, right? But you might be right, my friend. This looks like it's doing crazy damage, bro. Let me see. Yo, that's crazy. Maybe you're right. Widow's Web's the move. Is that for real? Sorry. Yo, good call, man. I'm gonna shout you out in the video for sure. Try Gorilla set. It's the only way to get all 4 spirits. Yeah, I know. That's for the Harmony of Ebawaka. Yeah, no, I'm kind of rocking the Quatley set because I have to right now. But yeah, I think this Widow's Web is a... Yo, I think this is a sleeper, man. But wait. Hold on, I have notes on this because I did a Thorns build. And you can't crit with Thorns. So maybe you can crit with poison? Is that it? I don't know, guys. I think Anaris is right. Unless it's bugged, you're not supposed to be. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even moving. Oh, you know what else is happening too? Okay. You know what, man? Yo, it's actually a serendipitous moment here, because look. So what's actually, I'm like, why is there so many white numbers on the screen? Okay, I'll show you what's happening. I didn't think of this, but this is what I think might actually be happening, which is a crazy curveball for this build, yo. And yo, shout outs to, I'm just gonna remember you for the video and Anaris. Or I might be tripping out. Let's do this run again. But what I think is happening, so what I think is actually happening, right? So this is what I think is actually happening. Thank you. The poison isn't critting. It's the initial hits from your pestilence swarms that apply the critical hits. Right, that's what I'm thinking. But what I also think is happening here is I have Fell Soothsayers on my amulet. So when we murk an enemy who's vulnerable from our, and we have Incarnate spell on counterattack. So when we murk an enemy, the dot damage plus the crit damage is being applied at 132% back to the other enemies around it. So that might mean this might be great for wave speed clearing, but let's see if we have a, I think I have a higher roll Widow's Web too. Let me see if I have a higher, if I have the perfect 200%. I think I do, but yo, good pull, dude. It's the crits, but plus the dot damage. So what do we... So wait, hold on a second. Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking, bro. Do we just rock the Widow's Web? Poison damage... I think I have a better one than this. I think I do. I thought... Oh, there you do. Damage over time, poison. Perfect. Dexterity, poison, nitrogen. We want, I guess we want crit. If we can get crit, that'd be great. Crazy. It's probably going to cost us a lot of dough, though. Knowing this game, when it trolls us the hardest, is when we need it the most. Yeah, it's going to cost us a lot of gold. I'll stop at like 500 million. It's costing us 10 million gold. Come on. Thank God we did all that farming. Give me the crit damage. I'll even take vulnerable. I'll take vulnerable. Are you serious? Oh my days. I'm gonna stop at 500. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Curiosity, guys. This is what it does to you. Damage over time. You know, at least it could do it. Maybe give me it on the first hit. You have a good pull, dude. Because we might actually be able to... Game, bro. Game hates me sometimes. Oh my gosh, dude. You know, see, this is just for all you people out there watching right now. This is the reality, guy. This is the average player's experience. This is the 99% of the player base. This is the experience we go through when it comes to tempering stuff onto our gear. This is the average experience. How many rerolls did we have to go through there? Unbelievable, dude. I think we go for vulnerable would be good. I think we go for the damage over time. Why is this one 103? I must have had the GA on it. There's a low roll. Is that what it was? I must have had the GA on it. Yeah. Oh well. Here we are. Yeah, so instead of having the Widow's Web here, we could We have no thorns, so we could put protein heart back. I put this here. Could run it back with the add socket. Alright, let's see how much more troll we get today. We can go transfigure. I don't even think I have a lot of these left. 14. Let's see what we get. We get Fell Soothsayers off the top. No, we probably won't get it. It's like the most rare one to show up. Oh, we got it. Cool. Stay less. Okay, craft. Boom. Okay, and we can keep protein heart. I think supremacy might, though. I think this might be a huge loss, though. We might have to just keep it as a talisman for now, which is still pretty good. 180%. Still nothing to scoff at, right? Gee, but did you see how much money we spent? We spent almost half our gold on just trying to roll a vulnerable damage multiplier. Let's try it out. This is over. Now we have protein heart back. Like, we could do like a crazy thorns build. Yeah, this might work. Yo. For Tybalt's Will, honestly, I found that farming Bilal. You'll probably more likely see it with Bilal. Now, let's see if... Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a... Oh, wow. This affix on here right now is just murking us. We have to get out of here. Don't let it touch us. No, get away from me. I'm really keen now to see what this does. It's definitely doing more damage, bro. So huge shout out, man. I'll shout you out in the video when I do it. Definitely do more damage. I have to go test it on the bosses though. So let me go test that out. I think though we might leave Widow's Web. Yeah, it's sweet on the amulet. I think we might leave Widow's Web. Yo, welcome, Marleo. Thanks. Yo, if anyone else wants to join the Discord, it's linked in the pinned comment and the description. The current version of this build. Oh, I'm stuck. This build is currently linked in the description. Well, I have the build planner as well if you want to go check it out. And if you guys have any suggestions on how to make a Discord server way more live, let me know. I'm currently, I created it and it's kind of a ghost town. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't want to set you guys up for failure ever. But I'm trying to make it more active. I'm actually thinking of reaching out to some content creators because I only do like Spiritborn content. So I might reach out to some content creators and see if they're cool with me putting their builds like in the Discord, like in the different channels for like Barbarian and such, just to see if that helps. Yeah, so I think we're losing major damage though. I think Widow's Web is a good pull, but I think we're losing major damage without having Supremacy on the build. The thing with Supremacy is it's such a good aspect that it's almost a must, just because like that's kind of how they've they've boxed Spiritborn in, but we lose Protein Heart, which is also a huge loss. But man, we're like glass cannon-y, right? Yeah, they've kind of boxed Spiritborn in by like the confines that we're stuck within are core basic ultimate skill, right? That's kind of how like most builds work, but ours is really stuck to that pattern, unfortunately. So yeah, let's see if this is better, because I feel like this is the better way to go. We're losing 100% of that. When that Fell Soothsayers hits, man, oh my days. So we could probably have like 2 variations of the build. am I tripping out? Did we not do Widow's Web? We did. It's a little bit different this time around. This is why it's good to do controlled tests. Different enemies take damage differently too. It's still doing a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Still doing a lot of damage. I just want to see how much it does to the boss of the lair. So I'm going to go with the verdict of... I'm going to add it into the build if you want to go more of like the glass cannon version of the build, for sure. You can definitely go with Widow's Web, but if you need to be like tankier, or if you're struggling to be tanky, you definitely want to go Protein Heart. Because the damage is a lot more damage, but I don't know, depending on the run that you're doing, it could be marginal. Like if you're running up against all spiders, you're going to absolutely wipe, right? Because the Fel Soothsayers really just kicks all that in the pants. Whereas this, yeah, depending on the elites you're fighting, it might be a little bit of a slower push. But nonetheless, I'm seeing like 200 billion. I'm seeing the trillions pop up every so often. Let's try a different room. So I think the speed in which we clear is dependent on the enemy we're fighting. Is this a spider room? I think this is a spider room. We'll see. Either way. Oh, crackling soul. This crackling damage. Oh, beach him. Stuck. I find rushing claw gets stuck on the wall a lot. Like you clip in the wall for a bit. It's annoying. Yeah, this affix, that little tornado that blinds you. Jeez. That's really annoying. I'm interested to see what the ticks are, though, still. Still doing like, yeah, 300, 400 billion. And we get the trillion to pop up on the screen. I'm not sure if it's actually working anymore. Yeah, definitively, it's working in tandem with Fel Soothsayers for sure. I think larger the group, larger the pull, the larger the damage. I'm gonna put the video out regardless, guys. I'm really not trying to. It's just a variant to the Pestilence Swarm build. I'm not trying to be Houdini here. Just another way to play it. A little more like off meta. It's like an off meta Pestilence Swarm build. Took me a little bit longer of a push. I'm just looking at numbers, guys. I'm not really trying to push this quick. I'm just trying to look at the numbers here. Got a tick damage. It's not going to show. All that tick damage is really coming from counterattack. Just amazing how fast it could scale up and scale down. And I believe that's because of drive. See what it does on the boss. Hard to say. Okay. Let's swap in protein art now. Just increase all of our stats across the board. That's kind of like slow chunking them, right? Cool, so let's slot back in. Close web. It's not really hurting them. Oh, yeah. Widow's Web is good for clearing. Overall, though, it's much weaker. Right. Yeah. As soon as we equip Protein Heart. So, I think Widow's Web would be excellent. It's just that we need Good morning, Glider. Yeah, it's just I think it's excellent, but I think we need we need crit chance. So we would need more crit chance. Widow's Web is an awesome idea. But yeah, once you go to the single target damage, you're really not doing much. I'll try it on a couple of bosses before I confirm anything. It could just be this boss is bugged, or me switching out the charm is bugged, or expect anything. The best way to really confirm build validity is doing boss layers. But even this boss is taking a while. What we change? You have to unequip and equip. So what's up? I don't know why this boss in particular is taking so long. Yeah, we'll go do a control test against the Busher. Yeah. Yeah, so it was cool. It's a cool idea. It's definitely a cool idea. Definitely a cool idea. So let's do a control test on the Butcher. Where's he again? Yeah, he's right here. Like, I know he's close. Yeah, if we can get crit chance, for sure, I think it would make sense. But without it, kind of shooting in the dark. But let's try it. So this is the protein heart. Pretty standard stuff. He might one phase us. We might get him in one phase. We'll see. It depends on how we do it. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be a 2-phase. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Woo. Wee. 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 Yeah, we might be able to stagger him and then press the damage in. Oh, it might be a 2-phaser. That's okay. Haven't been able to break the shield fast enough. Oh, 2-phaser, that's fine. Oh, you did. You. Oh. That was my fault, guys. I was pulling the ripcord way too soon. I was pulling the ripcord way too soon there. Oops. Well, okay. We win some, we lose some. Totally missed with the protector there. Let's see what happens. We just focus our efforts here. No supremacy stacks. There you go. 2-phase them. Oh, and we got Bilal. Yo, what's up, Mike? Oh, you're right. You do need more crit chance. I don't run Russian Claw, but rather hug bosses. Let's. Yeah. Yeah, you do need more crit chance. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. It worked really well there. I guess it worked really well there. That one time we did it, it worked really well. But I don't. You know, it's not consistent because we don't have enough crit chance, right? So that's what's going on basically. Okay, now let's do the Widow's. Let's do the Widow's Web here, because I don't think damage over time you can't crit with. I learned that the hard way with physical damage with the Thorns build I made. Yeah, you can't crit with dot damage, and Thorn scales with physical damage. So this is the Widow's Web test. Similar, I guess. It looks a little slower, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a little slower. Yeah, we're definitely not hitting as hard here. Because we're about to stagger him and he's like only a quarter health. Yeah, it's a little slower, yeah. So, yeah, it looked cool at first, but... Yeah. Yeah, definitely Protein Heart's the way to go. You can't beat Protein Heart, man. It's the best charm. Unless it's like a very specific build. You can't... Oops. Yeah, you can't beat it. Yeah, it's just hard to beat. Yeah, it's hard to beat. Fun bot. This is a really strong build against Diablo, though. Really strong build. I don't know why I have my mic here. This isn't even working. This is the mic I'm using right here. This mic is for when I do my videos. I honestly don't know why I have my mic there. I'm trying to see if I got it. I didn't even get a good Heshi Kasange. I just got one. Ring though? I scrap all of it. I'm at the point now where I've seen the patch notes and I'm just like, I'm not really worried about this season. I don't think people are going to be playing it much longer, to be honest. Unless they do something about the mythic drop rate being significantly increased. And they remove the only one crafted mythic rule. They need to reverse that, and they need to make mythics... you need to get like for like mythics in the cube. I think throwing in something and getting something different is kind of... It's just a really... I don't know, it's kind of like a cheesy way to make people play longer. I don't necessarily agree with it. I saw the patch notes. I wasn't impressed. I couldn't believe how short it was, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else saw the patch notes, but hey, thanks for doing the video. I'm like, hey, no problem, man. What video did you watch? Are you speaking about the one I'm about to do? Yeah, the one I'm about to do is just a variant of the Pestilence Swarms build. So, you know, shout outs to whoever created Pestilence Swarm. I don't know who created it. There's so many different versions of it when it came out, but shout out to the original creator, but I'm going to do a different version of it for sure. Grand amount of gold and ovals. We got hella gold ovals. Ooh, we should have just took it. Yeah, let's go talisman stuff. Let's just do pit. Speaking of bubbles, is there let's see if we get streamer luck, because apparently you can flip for obels here and you can get whatever you want. Let's see if we get like a Shaco. Okay, there's one round. This is what Rob said to do. See, we get it. Okay. Alright, let's try something different, like weapons. He said maybe it's weapons specifically. So we want polearm or glaive? Which one is it? Is it glaive? Oh. They shortchanged us on the season core theme with the Reaper stuff. Thank goodness the patch notes sort of changed that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's enough. I think the patch notes, so I read over. So every single one, including the buff changes to Spiritborn and such. I think the I believe they covered about 10% of what we said. I honestly don't think they hit the nail on the head. For instance, like what I was trying to say was they need to remove the crafted mythic rule. So let's say I crafted this mythic, I should be able to equip multiple crafted mythics. Another thing is let's say I wanted to upgrade this to a mythic. I should get like for like. So if I upgrade to mythic and put the Path of the Emissary in, I want the Path of the Emissary out. I think they need to significantly increase the drop rate too as well. So I feel like they missed the ball on that stuff. Like there's a player base here that I'm not trying to I don't want to speak for everybody. I'll speak for myself here, but there's not a whole lot of time in a day when you have, when you play this game, right? You can only get so far. You can only play so much. Some people have families, school, other things going on besides Diablo 4 in their life. And, if you go to like I went to throw in you know, multiple Sepizontek to get a Rada Kapaleke and all that stuff, and I threw in multiple Rada Kapaleke to get a Rada Kapaleke, and I kept getting Sunstained War. So I just was like, that immediately, as a player and also a content creator, that immediately made me not want to play the whole mythic farm game anymore. I was over it. Every mythic that you see that I have is either from the game or some random drop that came from me flipping or trying to flip these Pandemonium fragments. So I don't know. It to me, in a season about the new mythics, you know, then we should have access to them a lot easier than what we've had. And I think I wouldn't doubt that there's a lot less players playing right now than there will right at the beginning of the season. Like, I don't even think we're not even a month in it yet, and you know, I have a funny feeling not a lot of people are playing, but. And I think they also need to revert some of the changes that they did to some of the mythics, like the iconic mythics, because they really, they really, you know, screwed that up for a lot of people. So there we go. And then I think they said they increased the amount of Pandemonium fragments you get. So we were at 2. So let's see how many. I know it's not the patch right now. Scatterbrow's a poem. Niska's a wave. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out. What's going on, because see, how many did we get? We got 1. Yeah, so they need to increase that. Like, every time, I think they should also. I think they should also have like the greater layer bosses. Like greater layer bosses, like, yeah, like this, we should get like 2 Pandemonium fragments from it. I think Pandemonium fragments should be way more accessible, especially if we're gonna throw it into the cube and get a random mythic. You know, like, they should be way more accessible, and they're currently not. So that's kind of what I'm reading the patch notes. And then they're gonna nerf the Stinger build. I said this earlier, but yeah, they're gonna nerf the Stinger build. There was one that Immortalize was putting into work. Yeah, they're nerfing it. I'm pretty sure he reported it though, so I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted. I mean, I reported it back on the PTR once the PTR went live on season 14 PTR. If you guys actually go check out my season 14 PTR review, it's a short video. You don't have to watch it, but if you do, I talk about the Stinger build being broken. And I had like garbage gear on. I was able to place like 6 on the leaderboard. It was so funny. But yeah, but I think he eventually tried it before the season started, and then he kind of was like, "Oh yeah," and then he jumped on it. He made a sick build. And shouts to him too, man. He came and raided me one night too. It was really cool on Twitch. So yo, shouts to Immortalize, man. And shouts to I think it's Ranger or something like that. They came and raid too. The 1 crafted myth and 1 air petition. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the patch notes for me are a little bit like yikes. Yeah, I think this is the build, guys. Let's go to build planner here. I think this is pretty much it. I wrote a whole guide on this and I deleted it by mistake. We can I'll write after. It's not. I'll write after. Let's run a pit, and then I'm gonna call it night, guys. I'm gonna record this video because I gotta edit it in the morning. So I'll post the build here. It's just a variant of the Pestilent Swarm build. It's just Heshi Kasungi. I thought it was really cool. I have some theories on things that are actually working better, not necessarily better, but more fluently for it. Like the Pestilent Swarms. Like, I'm not getting what you lose in damage, you lose in coolness, because you're getting like this Aurelian Soul looking like Pestilent Swarm cluster, which I thought was really cool. So what we need to do is we need to... Yeah, Russian Claw is still bugged off the hop. You need to proc Ravager first before you get your 4 Ferocity stacks. And you also need to... Let's just run a pit here, and then I'll get to recording the guide for this. I would have preferred to use Balzan's Bite for this, but I don't have the correct skills. I don't have the correct skill points to do it. I saw a T. I saw a T, everybody. There's an orb thief here I'm wasting my time on. Gee. Not bad. It's like 3-4 minutes. Ooh, we're almost home free there. Still funny, you do like, you know, you crush like the first, I don't know, 15 minutes. Sorry, it's 15. Like the first 2 to 3 minutes you crush and then it just slows down. Alright, 5 and a bit minutes, whatever. Hit 120. Yeah, why'd they remove the bubble? It's so inconsiderate. You didn't know what we had till it's gone, eh, with that bubble. Can't even upgrade my glyphs in peace. What? What a silly feature, yo. These guys removed our safe haven. Oh, we had 3 hours on the dot? Cool, perfect. a call here, guys. I got to record this video. I got to put this build guide out. If you guys want to see it, I'll be sure to have it up either, you know, in the next 8 hours or so. And that way you guys can enjoy it for the patch, man. But yeah, this is a blessed stream. It started a little bit late. We were watching the World Cup game today here at home, and we enjoyed it, man. It was a good game. Can't wait to see how the finals turn out. But yeah, guys, that does for me, man. I had a great time streaming. Just want to say thank you for everyone that came through and chatted with me, man. If you guys liked and subscribed, thank you so much. It really supports the channel. I don't normally ask, you know, you don't have to. If you guys just turn on notifications, that's all I really recommend. That way you guys know whenever I go live or I post content, you guys have a front row seat, right? So yeah, but if you did support the channel by liking or subscribing, thank you so much, man. That really helps. And yeah, we're almost there, man. We're almost at 10,000 subs too. That'd be a great time. If we hit 10,000 subs, I spoke with my wife. I said we'll go to BlizzCon next year. So, and if you guys ever go to BlizzCon, I'd love to see you there too. So that'd be a really cool in-person meeting. But other than that, man, yeah, had a good night. I think we're gonna post this build. It's a variant of the Pestilence Swarm build. Again, shout outs to whoever created the Pestilence Swarm build in the first place. This is just a variant that I have some theories on that actually might help it run a little bit smoother, and you can definitely mix in the Protector, and what you lose with the Devourer, you can gain in damage in other ways too. So I'll explain all of that in the video. But yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's in a solid state here. It's really cool. And yeah, Spiritborn goes on to use the same build yet again for another season. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming through and chatting. I'm gonna call it night here. I'm gonna go record this build guide for you guys. I'm your bro Jadiro. Sign out for now. Peace.